Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is for the remaining days of June 2026. So let's jump right in and see what messages we have for you. Spirit angels and guides. What does Gemini need to know? What is Gemini ready to know for the remaining days of June 2026? Alright, so we have the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to just take these two cards as the first message. There is a relationship, there is a connection between you and somebody. I am seeing an energy that is tied up to you, and the message from your spirit angels and guides is to give this some time, because you might have met somebody recently, or maybe you are going on a reunion. You could be going on a date or out on a meal with somebody, and your spirit angels and guides want you to not dismiss of this person that you're meeting or coming together with, because this has the potential to grow into something solid. Like the Pentacles talks about matter. It talks about things of substance, tangible stuff. So even though it might, like the current energy with the Four of Wands, it might seem like this is also a stable energy. This is also a very stable energy. It's very grounded. The intentions are clear. There's nothing hidden. You're not expecting to be blindsided. Neither is a person you're dealing with expecting to be blindsided by you. It seems like this is something that can grow to something long term and eventually evolve into something of substance, not just seeing or dating or something more solid. The thing is, it might take time with the Knight of Pentacles. The Pentacles always, so patience. The universe wants you to not dismiss of something. There is a very promising partnership or a connection that is developing. And wands, their passion. Wands represents passion, and then we have our feelings and our thoughts, which come about easily when there is a shift energetically. But it is not always that easy to manifest and put those feelings, thoughts and passions into something of substance. So the Knight of Pentacles talks about doing something methodically, systematically, and something that grows over time. This is something that cannot be rushed. Okay, Gemini, let's get to your second message. What else for Gemini for the remaining days of June 2026? What else for Gemini, spirit angels and guides? What else for Gemini? We have the Ten of Cups, Judgment. So there is another situation. Okay, now the Four of Wands here is something that is developing. It is relatively new compared to the Ten of Cups. So there is a previous situation, someone from the past. This could be connected to family, or it could be someone, a partner or a spouse or someone romantic that you shared happiness with. Now with the Judgment showing up, there is something is, and we have the Two of Cups underneath the deck. So there is a question of whether you and somebody want to give you guys another shot or not. So there is a big decision around this. Do we give this another chance? Do we try to make this work again? Do we try and repair this? What is Gemini leaning towards? What is Gemini? What is Gemini leaning towards when it comes to this shared dynamic? Oops, we have the Magician, we have the Seven of Wands, the King of Wands. You may not, you are, Gemini, you're willing to. With the Magician, you are in a very proactive energy, but with the Seven of Wands, there is like you have certain, like, you will not back down. You are in a position of, you're on higher ground, and you're standing on this red wand. So there is something about stop, crossing the limit, and there is something beyond a certain limit that you will not stand or tolerate. And with the King of Wands, you're very you're doing what is best for you, and most importantly, I asked what is Gemini leaning towards. So you're leaning towards doing the right thing for yourself and for everyone involved. With the Seven of Wands, you might have you might not be so open to reviving the situation, because there is something about, something has to stay in limit. If you were to entertain this, or if you were to give this another chance, but as the King of Wands, your heart is in the right place, your intentions are in the right place, and you are doing the right thing. Okay, let's see what else. Spirit, angels and guides, what else for Gemini for the remaining days of June 2026? What else for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? We have the Hangman. So there's a situation that is asking for your reassessment. With the Hangman, this is like you moving forward. This crow is actually moving in a forward direction, but it is caught up in a branch, and it is not accidental. It is because the universe wants this is you. The universe wants you to look back at something before you move forward. Something is calling for your attention. What area of your life is this connected to? What area of Gemini's life is the Hangman connected to? What is this Hangman asking Gemini to look at? The Queen of Cups. Could be a water sign that you're dealing with, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It could be a person who has an offer of a romantic offer. There is a romantic offer. There is someone who is there for you. There is someone who actually has feelings for you, who might be interested in you. You could be missing it. You may not be seeing it. So, your spirit guides want you to kind of take a look back at this offer, because the Queen of Cups does have a cup of love to offer. So maybe, there is something about love or a specific person or a relationship that needs your attention, and it needs for you to reassess the situation before you can move forward. Or what is following the Hangman energy for Gemini? What's following the Hangman energy? We have the Sun. Gemini, you are going to do, you are coming to the best decision. I'm not sure what your decision is and what your reassessment is, but with the Sun, it is the most positive outcome possible, and one that, the energies, whatever action you are taking, or whatever reassessment whatever you are reassessing of the situation, the outcome is ultimately setting you free, because this is a temporary hiccup. It's a temporary, not a hiccup, it's a temporary pause. for you to just understand something that needs to be understood, and then we have the sun as the potential outcome. So you will be, moving again. This is only temporary because something needs your attention. Let's get you another message, spirit angels and guides. One more message for Gemini for the end of June 2026. What else? We have the Hierophant, and we have the Star. Wow. We have the Wheel of Fortune underneath the deck. This is, I feel like this is connected to money and good luck. There's a lot of good fortune. Gemini, with the Star and the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, you are committing to something. This could be, let's see, what area of your life is the Hierophant connected to? What area of your life is the Hierophant? It's like you are getting the key. You see this key here? You are getting the key. You're getting access to the key by committing or becoming part of something bigger. And this is leading to you being, you are going to basically shine. You're going to be well known for whatever it is that you're doing. You're going to make a lot of money, and it is going to change your circumstances, life circumstances, for the better. This is it's like you are finding the key to unlock your good fortune, something like that. What is this Hierophant connected to? What area of your life is the Hierophant connected to? What area of Gemini's life is the Hierophant connected to? Just for some clarity, we have the Ten of Swords. What area of your life is this connected to? Okay, so this is something that you might have been very seriously committed to. The Six of Cups talks about people we love and the extent we go to for our loved ones, or the extent we go to because we committed to something in the past. We gave our word. We are people of, when you're a person of beliefs, principles, commitment, you have been committed to something. You have been committed to something for a long time. This is connected to your past. It's a loved one from the past. There is a certain, the Six of Cups is a very innocent, loving card. The Six of Cups is, it's a heart space card, where your heart space is open and you love innocently, freely. Sun in Scorpio, no shadows. But this, the ten of Swords here, again, this is a Gemini energy, Sun in Gemini, where you're seeing all those things that the Gemini detail oriented mind might have missed out about this in the past. All these red flags, these signs, and it appears like there is something, you are done with an energy from your past that you were heavily committed to, and it's like you are unlocking your key to good fortune, because the Star is free. This is the Crow deck that I'm using. In the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the Star is naked. The Star is not someone who conforms, who necessarily follows the do's and don'ts of an organization, and you're kind of like coming into your true self and aligning with who you truly are with this energy leaving you. It's making space for your authentic self. I'm seeing this bird that is breaking free. So, and this is a lot of wealth, money. I feel like Gemini, this is good luck. There's something about money that is working out for you. At this time, we do have the Nine of Swords underneath the deck. That is also your energy. So if you are ending something that you were committed to, if there is a back and forth about whether this is over or not, am I done with this or not, is this the end or not? Yes, it is. It is time for change and for something better to kind of replace this something was somebody or something. Let's just say it was a huge life experience, because the Six of Cups is innocence, but that coupled with the Ten of Swords is like, oh my God, I didn't see this coming. But you have learned what you needed to learn, and nothing leaves our energy unless we are done with it, unless it has taught us the lesson it was meant to teach us, and you're done with this. And it's like you're healing and rebirthing into a new version and a new chapter of your life with the Wheel of Fortune. The next phase of your life is going to be abundant, and money looks good. So Gemini, this is what I have for you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes. Thank you for helping this channel grow by liking and subscribing, and I will catch you again soon later. Bye.